We're proud to see our community helping in ways big and small. At SMUD, we're working hard too, helping with payment options, making it easier to qualify for our energy assistance rate, providing online tools and tips to help you lower your bill, and focusing on essential services to help keep rates low. As your community-owned, not-for-profit electric service, we're here to help, now more than ever. SMUD, powering forward together.
Hi, my name is Evelyn Moa, and I'm studying biology at Sac State. I'm a freshman this year, so I can't wait to join the Hornet family and see what's in store at Sac State for my future years. And I come from a family with 6 older siblings, so this scholarship really helps me pay off funds for school, such as like materials for classes and whatnot. And I'm really grateful for that. So thank you, Sac State Alumni Association, for this opportunity.
Hi, my name is Ashley Addison, and I am a grad student here at Sac State in the Rehabilitation Counseling Program. And I am so honored and proud to receive this scholarship. I am a first-generation college student from the Navajo Reservation. I am so excited to win this scholarship, and I never thought that I would be able to go to college, let alone go to grad school. So I'm super thankful, and I want to give a huge thank you to the Sac State Alumni Association for this scholarship. So stingers up!
Aren't these scholarship recipients impressive? Our online auction supports students like these as they continue progress towards their degree. I encourage you to take a few minutes to check out what auction items are available and place a bid. Text the word alumni to 22454 to access the auction.
We believe everyone deserves to see their world clearly. That quality care should be within reach for all. And in the connection between vision and your overall health. We believe eye exams can save lives. In fact, your well-being is at the heart of everything we do. VSP Vision Care. See well, be well.
Calling all Hornets. We are celebrating Homecoming at Home the week of October 19th to the 24th. It's a great time to reconnect, even in a year where we've had to postpone football. So while we wish we could see you in person, we are excited to celebrate with you virtually this year and welcome you back. To get involved, visit us online at sacstatealumni.com for all the details.
Congratulations, Dean Murphy, and all honorees for this year's Distinguished Alumni Awards. Sacramento State's College of Continuing Education supports Hornets in all stages of their life and career, and we invite you to continue your lifelong learning with us.
Hi there, my name is Haley, and I am a senior at Sac State majoring in biology. I'm also a member of the Guardian Scholars Program and a PAL facilitator and also a peer mentor with the Commit to Study program. I really wanted to thank David and Margot Schneemann-Bach for their generosity with this scholarship. I had to take a few summer classes, and you have no idea how much this helped. Thank you again. Bye-bye.
Hey, my name is Grant Johnson. I'm a junior here at Sac State studying music education and percussion performance. I've accomplished a lot in my time here so far, and I have a lot of ambitious goals moving forward. So I just wanted to say thank you for giving me the Dorothy Augusta Memorial Music Scholarship. It will certainly be very helpful in allowing me to achieve these goals moving onwards. Thank you so much.
Hey, my name is James. I'm a graduate from Sacramento State University with a degree in child development. I'm a first-generation college student, so finances could get tight at times. And being a recipient of the Jackie Morrison Henderson Scholarship was a tremendous help in helping me pay off some of my debt and bills. I'm truly appreciative and grateful to have received the scholarship. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mary Tsaki, and I'm going to be a sophomore majoring in nursing this upcoming semester. I wanted to thank you, Leslie and Anita, for the scholarship. Coming from a family of 9, I had to work multiple jobs at a time throughout high school and college just to try and support my education. I truly cannot explain the burden that this scholarship relieves, and for that, I truly could have not been more thankful.
Looking for a way to support students like these? Click the Donate Now button or buy a golden ticket. The golden ticket is a great way to support scholarships and potentially win a commemorative brick on the Harper Alumni Center featuring a message from you. Text the word alumni to 22454 to access these opportunities.
Hi, I'm Brianna, and I'm a junior studying art history. I'm really happy to be a Sacramento State student. I was able to co-found an organization, Camp Kesem, thus far in college. I am also part of the honors program, which has provided me with an amazing social and academic community. Your scholarship has allowed me to continue to be a part of this community, and my dream of pursuing a dual master's degree and becoming a librarian is possible because of your help. Thank you for this opportunity, Leslie and Anita Harper.
My name is Maddie, and I'll be a sophomore at Sac State in the fall. I am double majoring in fashion merchandising and management and express interest in business, hoping to one day own my own fashion line. And I'm so thankful to Les and Anita Harper for this scholarship, because having two majors means that I may have to take some extra summer, winter classes, maybe even add an extra year at Sac State. And I'm so thankful because it means that I can study 2 degree programs that I'm super passionate about with way less worry. Thank you so much.
Aren't these scholarship recipients impressive? Our online auction supports students like these as they continue progress towards their degree. I encourage you to take a few minutes to check out what auction items are available and place a bid. Text the word alumni to 22454 to access the auction.
We're the risk takers, engineers, athletes, leaders. As Girl Scouts, we know who we are, what we're made of, and where we'll go next. We're all Girl Scout. Are you?
Hi, my name is Daniela, and I'm pursuing a Master's of Arts in Teaching this following school year. I was awarded the Penny and Terry Castanis Teacher Education Scholarship, and this is going to help me because during this whole COVID thing, it's been really difficult to find employment in teaching, and I've always wanted to be an educator, and this is really going to help me push me forward to pursue my master's. So I wanted to say thank you so much for your wonderful scholarship, and I'm looking forward to seeing how far it takes me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alexandra, and I am a current graduate of the single subject credential program at Sac State, and I am now pursuing my Master's of Arts in Teaching. And I am recording this video to thank you for the generous scholarship. It truly means a lot to me and my family during these hard times. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Amanda. I am a second semester nursing student, and I will be going into my 3rd semester this fall at Sac State. I am the first in my family to attend college, and it wouldn't be possible without scholarships like this. Thank you so much for your support from both me and my family.
Hello, my name is Emily Jang, and I'm going to be a 3rd semester nursing student in the fall. I just wanted to thank you for your generous Henry Stephen Garon Memorial Scholarship. It really means a lot to receive your support so I could focus on my learning and education to become a nurse practitioner. Once again, thank you so much.
Looking for a way to support students like these? Click the Donate Now button or buy a golden ticket. The golden ticket is a great way to support scholarships and potentially win a commemorative brick on the Harper Alumni Center featuring a message from you. Text the word alumni to 22454 to access these opportunities. Calling all Hornets. We are celebrating Homecoming at Home the week of October 19th to the 24th. It's a great time to reconnect, even in a year where we've had to postpone football. So while we wish we could see you in person, we are excited to celebrate with you virtually this year and welcome you back. To get involved, visit us online at sacstatealumni.com for all the details.
Congratulations, Dean Murphy, and all honorees for this year's Distinguished Alumni Awards. Sacramento State's College of Continuing Education supports Hornets in all stages of their life and career, and we invite you to continue your lifelong learning with us.
Hello, my name is Julie Minchik and I'm a public relations major at Sac State. I'm also minoring in marketing. And first off, I would just like to say thank you so much for the generous donation of the scholarship that I received. I feel so blessed to be chosen for this. The last few months have been difficult and caused a financial burden on my family, but this scholarship will really help and I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for this. I truly, truly appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Silva. I'm an incoming freshman and I will be majoring in social work. This scholarship means the absolute most to me and I will for sure benefit from it. With this pandemic going on and my family's financial situation, this scholarship will actually help me afford to go to Sac State. So I just wanted to say thank you for your generosity and for selecting me for this scholarship. I really appreciate it and it just means the most to me. Thank you. Have a great day.
Aren't these scholarship recipients impressive? Our online auction supports students like these as they continue progress towards their degree. I encourage you to take a few minutes to check out what auction items are available and place a bid. Text the word alumni to 22454 to access the auction.
Hello, my name is Jacob Givens, and I am currently a sophomore at Sacramento State University. I'm an English major, and I'm planning to minor in film studies as we go into the fall semester. I would like to thank the Margot Schinnemann-Bach Foundation for supporting me with their generous scholarship. For almost 10 years now, I have been raised and supported primarily from a single mother, which comes with its own variety of struggles, but I would like to thank the Margot Schinnemann-Bach Foundation for helping me pursue through my college journey.
How you doing? My name is Uriah Glass. I'm studying political science and communications, and this scholarship will help me overcome a financial hardship. And I just want to thank the Black Alumni Chapter for giving me the Jackie Morris Henderson Scholarship. Thank you. Have a good night.
Looking for a way to support students like these? Click the Donate Now button or buy a golden ticket. The golden ticket is a great way to support scholarships and potentially win a commemorative brick on the Harper Alumni Center featuring a message from you. Text the word alumni to 22454 to access these opportunities.
We're the risk takers, engineers, athletes, leaders. As Girl Scouts, we know who we are, what we're made of, and where we'll go next. We're all Girl Scout. Are you?
De la Ha, greetings. Thank you for joining us tonight for Sacramento State's Distinguished Alumni Awards. I am pleased to join you this evening. I am Annette Reed. Also, I am Denatre, an enrolled citizen of the Tolowa Dene Nation of Northwestern California. It's an honor to be here today. Sacramento State is mindful in acknowledging that the land our campus is on today was and continues to be occupied by the indigenous people of this area. Miwok, Maidu, Nisenan. If we look larger Sacramento area, we also acknowledge the lands of the Wintu and other California Native nations. recognizing their culture that is rich with spiritual ties to the land and waters that resonate with their traditions. Sacramento State recognizes the importance of acknowledging the indigenous people of this area and asks that you consider your ancestors and your relationship to the land you are on. Today, Native people remain citizens of sovereign nations. We are humbled and take this opportunity to thank and honor those indigenous people of this area. I am looking forward to this evening ahead as we celebrate our alumni, and now over to Jennifer Barber.
Good evening and welcome to Sacramento State's 2020 Distinguished Alumni Awards. I'm Jennifer Barber, Assistant Vice President of Alumni Relations and the Sacramento State Alumni Association. Our audience tonight consists of Sacramento State's most loyal supporters, alumni, and shining stars. It is always such an exciting evening, even if we're doing it in this virtual environment this year. In addition to celebrating tonight's honorees, we are also hosting an online auction to support student scholarships. It's a win-win situation, really. You have the opportunity to be the successful bidder on some fantastic items, and students get the financial assistance they need. One item will wrap up tonight, however, so I want to make sure you're aware. We are doing a live drawing at the end of our program. The golden ticket. All other auction items will be available to bid on through Monday, October 19th. To participate, you'll just text the word alumni to 22454. Not an auction person? We also welcome donations, and thank you for your support. Before I turn the program over to our MC for the night, I want to make sure you all have access to the best possible experience. So if you encounter any technical difficulties in viewing this program, please call our production team at 208-807-3808. The number is also listed on the landing page for this event, and you can again access that by texting alumni to 22454. Now I have the honor of introducing this evening's MC, Courtney Dempsey. A graduate of Sacramento State, Courtney knew she wanted to be a news reporter and anchor when she took a communications survey class and realized it was, as she puts it, in her lane. Since graduating in 1997 with a degree in communication studies, she has shared the daily news with the local community as the anchor of Good Day Sacramento, a show she's nurtured and cared for since its beginning. Please join me in welcoming Courtney Dempsey as our MC for this evening.
Welcome this evening. It is an absolute honor to be back for the Distinguished Alumni Awards. It is always a treat for me to come back onto the campus of my alma mater. Stingers up always and forever. Green and gold is what I bleed. Yes, it's true. Even my husband, who went to a different CSU, he knows. Don't test me. It's green and gold always, right? Well, it is now my pleasure to announce and introduce the president of the Alumni Board, Mr. Ron Brown. He graduated from Sac State in 1986 with a degree in construction management. He grew up in the construction industry with his father, Bill Brown, who founded Brown Construction. Ron currently serves as the president and CEO of Brown Construction. In addition to leading the Alumni Association, Ron is very active in the community and has mentored Sacramento State students and those teams in construction management program for years. Please help me welcome the president of the Alumni Board of Directors, Ron Brown.
Thank you, Courtney. Good evening and welcome on behalf of the Sacramento State Alumni Association Board of Directors. Hi, my name is Ron Brown. I'm the 2020 president of the Board of Directors for the Sacramento State Alumni Association. When we started planning for this event, the beginning of the year, who would have thought that we would be here? Not being able to meet together in person, shaking hands and reminiscing about the year and what's ahead. But here we are. We've hosted a lot of other events virtually, both social events, mentoring events, networking events, and now our signature alumni recognition event. Sacramento State has been doing this event since 1972, and we were not going to let this pandemic stop us from doing it this year. Now, instead of there being a packed house at the Alumni Center of 300 people, we've put it out virtually, and we had over 300 people RSVP within the first 24 hours. That is unbelievable. And at this point, I believe there's about 450 confirmed attendees to the event. That is so cool. Well, we're going to miss celebrating in person and all being together, having a great dinner. We love the fact that we can open the doors to everybody within our Sac State community of 250,000 individuals. This year's honorees are a great group of people, which you'll learn more about through the evening. But at this point, I'd like to take this moment and I'd like to thank our sponsors who have helped put this together. They include a fine group of companies that are always coming together to keep Sacramento going. River City Bank, VSP Global, SMUD, Safe Credit Union, Sacramento State College of Continuing Education, Girl Scouts, Heart of Central California, Brown Construction Incorporated, and Clark Pacific. Thank you all for your commitment to this event and your commitment to Sac State. And also, it doesn't just take finances to put these together, it takes a lot of boots on the ground, and I'd like to take this opportunity and thank our staff of the Alumni Association and all their efforts in planning. We thank you all for your tireless work. And I'd also like to acknowledge my fellow Alumni Association Board of Directors, many of whom have helped put together those corporate sponsorships to make this happen. So thank you, and thank you all. And with that, have a great evening, and we'll see you next year in person. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. It is now my honor to introduce the 8th president of Sacramento State, Dr. Robert S. Nelson. Now, as you know, President Nelson is a very proud Hornet, and anyone who has heard him speak knows two things. Number one, it is always about the students and supporting them and helping them reach their full potential. And number two, he is passionate, and I mean passionate, about Sac State and makes it known with his signature rally cry. You know what it is. Stingers up! We are proud to have him lead this great campus. Please join me in welcoming President Robert S. Nelson.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm here in the Alumni Center, and the Alumni Center is basically empty, so it's not the same. A lot of things have happened over this last few months, but there have been good things. Our faculty have been amazing. We graduated over 9,700 students this last year. That's 9,700 more alumni to be here and to be part of Sacramento. So we're coming forward, but these are tough times. The things that have happened, the unrest, the sad deaths, COVID-19. But if I know anything, I know that our Hornet family is strong and will remain strong and will move forward. Tonight, we're going to celebrate that family. We're going to celebrate it with inductees who are amazing people. But then, all Hornets are amazing. That's why we love them all. So, let's celebrate. And as always, let's not ever forget that Sac State is #1. Stingers up.
Okay, so President Nelson, tonight is an extremely exciting night for Sacramento State, its alumni, its friends, its supporters. This is a night where we recognize and honor those individuals who are distinguished individuals. Tell me a little bit more about that.
These awards showcase individuals who are not only incredibly successful, but whose achievements showcase the powerful impact and influence of Sacramento State. We can all be proud of their contributions and accomplishments.
Absolutely, and I understand that this is the first time that the university has hosted this distinguished alumni event virtually. How is that going to change the celebration?
Well, it really opens it up to the entire community and the body of the alumni to join in the celebration. With more than 250,000 Sacramento State alumni, it's gratifying to know that we have viewers around the world celebrating this year as we pay tribute to this prestigious group of individuals worthy of being honored with a Distinguished Alumni Award.
This is fantastic. I can't wait to get started and get to know them. So let's start with the Distinguished Service Award honorees. The Distinguished Service Award recognizes alumni with exceptional career achievements. They're dedicated to service in the community and those who have set high standards of excellence in their personal as well as their professional lives. President Nelson, who's our first honoree?
Our first honoree is Preet Didbal. What an amazing role model.
Yeah, and I see that she was the first Sikh woman to hold office of the mayor, not only in California, but in the entire United States. Since wrapping up her term, she's returned to Sacramento State as an adjunct professor and also founded her own consulting firm. It's called Redefine and Empower.
I could talk about her accomplishments all day, but I do want to draw attention to the passion she has for serving others, especially helping survivors of sexual assault and domestic violence to build confidence, courage, and self-esteem.
She really is making a difference. Well, before we hear from Preet, we've got a short video that's been prepared by her colleagues. Take a look.
So Preet and I met about 3 years or so ago on a trip to DC, and we had an opportunity to meet. I think we served on the same committee together, and just a wonderful, wonderful person.
Preet is absolutely incredible. Not only has she done so much for women, but she actually served as the very first female Sikh mayor in the United States for Yuba City.
It's just an amazing, amazing accomplishment. And so the challenge is for her to achieve that seat, not only just on the political landscape, but also culturally. It broke a lot of cultural barriers for a woman.
Preet is an incredible leader in our community. She is dedicated to cutting the path for more women, as well as others that have endured challenges. Preet is a really positive person. All of her enthusiasm is contagious.
Preet is a pioneer. She's an intelligent person. She's very strong and fierce.
She continues to make an impact in our community, working with children, survivors of domestic violence, as well as working through education as an adjunct professor at Sacramento State.
Preet, I just want to say I am very, very proud of you. You are an amazing woman. You're an amazing Sac State Hornet, and this is a well-deserved accomplishment. So congratulations to you. Best of luck to you in your continued endeavors, and very, very well done.
From everyone in the Hornet family, congratulations, Preet. We're so proud of you.
Please join me in congratulating Preet Didbal, Distinguished Service Award recipient.
I am so honored and grateful to be standing here in front of all of you to accept this award. I am truly, truly honored. I never expected that in 1995, when I first stepped foot on the Sac State campus, that I would be standing here today. Just absolutely full circle. It's amazing. My journey has not been an easy one, but I have to say I found courage despite the fear along the many, many years of recovery and building myself back up. I kept moving forward. As my dad would say so tenderly and so softly, just one foot in front of the other. And you're gonna have a lot of falls, but that's okay. Just one foot in front of the other and keep moving forward. And that's what I did. I had a lot of falls along the way, more than I can come to count, but definitely a lot of them. But you know, I took one foot in front of the other and I kept moving forward. And through that, I gained strength, mental willpower, and confidence. But more importantly, I started believing again. And I believed in myself that I can and I will. And I did. through all the love and support of so many people and my own hard work, I broke through the barriers, societal barriers, cultural barriers, and the stigma of sexual assault that a woman has very little to contribute. But I am a contributor. Over the years, I continued on. I pursued my master's. I went on to work for state and did state service for over 22 plus years and still continue. 16 years of local government. And in 2017, an amazing thing happened. I was the first Sikh American woman in the United States. History. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we made history to be elected to the office of city mayor. Yeah, I'm a contributor. And it all started right here at Sac State. Those first few steps that I took at a complete and utter fear in 1995. Although I recognize that the gravity of this accomplishment is hard to take at times, but I also do realize that the real triumph is to give other people hope by sharing my story, by being okay to say that I was scared. We all are. And that's reality. But we can, as my dad so tenderly would say, one step in front of the other. Just keep moving, keep moving. And through that, aspiration, build confidence, you can redefine and empower. For every step, big or small, keep moving, because every single step is more and more closer and closer to finding your inner light in yourself. You have it. I know you do. And with that, I just want to say I thank my dad, my mom, my daughter, Ariana, who stood by me, who stayed with me, even when it wasn't easy. Thank you, and I love you for that. And for everyone else who continued to support me and are still there in my life today, thank you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this circle of folks all the way around me. So I am so appreciative, and I'm so honored to accept this award tonight. Thank you.
What a moving speech. Congratulations, Preet. So proud of you. Well, now I'd like to introduce our next Distinguished Service Award recipient, Dr. Jamila Moore.
As the president of Cañada College, which is part of the San Mateo Community College District, she really stands out as an innovative and strategic administrator. She has done tremendous work in providing access to the college for underrepresented and underserved students, as well as former foster youth.
And it's clear from her 2 degrees from Sacramento State that she has built a solid foundation for her accomplishments, from publications to awards, even to the many positions that she's held as her current appointment by the governor as commissioner for the California State Student Aid Commission. Now, we've got a couple of people who want to share a few things about Jamila. Here you go.
I know Dr. Moore because she was an undergraduate student in the Department of Communication Studies, where I currently am the department chair. So, she was very impressive. Many of her professors thought the world of her and saw her as inspired to go on, to do great things, and indeed she has.
Dr. Jamila Moore is one of those rare people we all like to claim. Who wouldn't? We at Sac State can be among the biggest of braggarts because we knew her when there was no Dr. Jamila Moore. There was Jamila Moore before she was a PhD, before she had earned bachelor's and master's degrees from Sac State. Before all that, she was my student.
So you can see the quick trajectory that Dr. Moore took in terms of her career. Very impressive young woman indeed. She just demonstrates compassion and visionary leadership, trying to help the underrepresented and minority students to be able to increase access to higher ed.
We can only look on in wonder. She is, in her own person, a sterling achiever whose work speaks for itself.
Dr. Jamila Moore, I congratulate you with utmost enthusiasm. I am so proud to have been a part of your journey. And even though a very small part, it thrills me to no end. Congratulations. Keep moving in the directions that you're going, because you have still a whole lot more of, excellent, great work to do in the field of higher ed. And I know that you will. Congratulations.
Jamila, you deserve this. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart.
Please join me in congratulating Jamila Moore, Distinguished Service Award recipient.
Hello, and thank you to the Sacramento State Alumni Association for this special recognition. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to the faculty, staff, and campus leadership at Sacramento State who made my student experience warm, memorable, but most importantly, transformative. I would like to say a special thank you to Dean Sherry Myers, the Dean of College of Arts and Letters, also to Dr. Jerry Smith, Dr. John Williams, Dr. Edith Lefevre, Dr. Val Smith, the entire Communication Studies Department, Dr. David Coven, Dr. Bill Mitchell, a special shout out to financial aid and the EOP program for helping me to be here today. Their tremendous support, mentorship, guidance put me on the path to success. Sacramento State has transformed my life and instilled the foundation for my successful career in leadership, service, and public community outreach. As a college administrator, my career has been dedicated to student success and not only supporting but empowering the community that I serve. I am the first in my family to attend college and to become a college graduate. I was raised by a single parent, the youngest of 6, all girls, and had it not been for a college education, I know I would not be where I'm at today. I want to dedicate this award also to, in memory, to my mother, Valma Leemore, and my sister, Felicia Manning. Had it not been for the care and support and the love of my family, I would not have made it to the doorsteps of Sac State. If you had told me when I was growing up that one day I would become a college graduate, not once, but 3 times, with a BA, a master's, and a doctorate, I really would not have believed you. The California State University system in Sac State helped to shape my ability to be a leader today. I learned how to study at Sac State. I learned how to take college classes. I learned how to research in the graduate program. I learned how to teach in a classroom at Sac State. Had it not been for the California State University system, I would not be able to accomplish what I've been able to accomplish, I would not have the academic career that I have today. The experience that I learned in the hallways here at Sac State helped to transform my life. When I graduated with my BA, I then joined the Sacramento State Fellows Program. I became a Senate Fellow. After that, I had the wonderful opportunity of working in the California legislature for State Senator Teresa Hughes. I also had the opportunity to work for Senator Barbara Lee. Had it not been for those experiences that helped transform my need, but my understanding and commitment to public service, I don't think that I would have made it into higher education as an administrator. Today, I continue to serve. I am the current president of Kenyatta College in Redwood City, California, in San Mateo County. As a college administrator, my career has been dedicated to student success and to not only supporting, but empowering my community. I learned how to continue to give back. Had it not been for the mentorships that I obtained while at Sac State, had it not been for the continued coaching by the extraordinary Dr. David Coven, I don't think that I would be standing here. My lifelong learnings as a Hornet also helped me to grow the next generation of college leaders, to achieve educational excellence, commitment to students, strategic leadership, and tackle difficult issues with fairness and transparency. I also would like to do a shout out and a thank you to the late Chadwick Boseman, who really inspired all of us to find our purpose. Had it not been for my own adversity, I would not have found my purpose in giving back to my community, in continuing to serve, but to help other students follow on the same path that I did. Growing up in poverty was not easy, but had it not been for the California State University system, had it not been for financial aid, had it not been for student support services programs, a student like me would not have become the leader that I am today. I would like to thank once again the Sacramento State Alumni Association for this special recognition. I'd like to thank the faculty and staff of Sacramento State, and I'd like to thank my family, both professionally and personally, for the continued dedication and support that has made me the person that I am today. Thank you. Go Hornets.
Congratulations, Jamila. Thank you so much for all that you're doing for your students. Now, we're going to stay in the higher education field, but from a different angle for our next recipient. President Nelson, would you like to do the honors?
Yes, of course. I'm thrilled to recognize Dr. Jenny Murphy with the Distinguished Service Award. She has done so much for Sacramento State in her years on campus, but I want to highlight her impact on our community.
She is a really good example of how integrated Sacramento State is within the community. She's so committed to educational attainment for working age adults, helping those who have some college to finish before they cross that finish line and earn their degree. And she also serves on the boards of Sacramento Works, as well as the Girl Scouts Heart of Central California and the Impact Foundry. Now, I understand we've got a couple of individuals who want to share something about how much Jenny means to the community.
Gosh, I know Jenny Murphy because she is the chair of our board of directors, Girl Scouts Heart of Central California.
So I've known Jenny probably I'd say for the last 3 or 4 years. And it happened through the Aligned Capital Region process. Jenny brought the idea of helping adult learners return to school, Project Attain.
Jenny's one of those people whose reputation precedes her in a very good way, right? She is somebody who I kept hearing I needed to meet this woman named Dr. Jenny Murphy, and finally, I will never forget. She was here at our program center for a meeting, and I remember I was just so excited that I was finally going to be able to meet her.
It's hard not to be in her presence and not be affected by her. She just brings so much energy, so much passion, so much commitment to what she does.
We just formed a wonderful relationship. See, she came on our board 1 year later, and then in 2019 moved into the board chair position. So Jenny doesn't mess around.
It's clear that Jenny is very committed to the community. The way that she goes about sort of engaging with people, making them feel like they're her best friend, even though she might have met them just 5 seconds ago.
And I think strong leadership takes a lot of self-reflection on who you are as a person, and Jenny does that. She is dedicated and smart and has a sense of energy about her. She brings it wherever she is and whatever she's doing. She certainly brings it to the Girl Scouts.
Her real commitment to helping the community access the education that they need, she is just remarkable in that.
Jenny, congratulations. I can't think of anybody more deserving to receive a Distinguished Service Award than you. You have given so much to this community. Thank you for your leadership. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Jenny, congratulations. You are so deserving of this award, and I'm so proud of you and what you've been able to accomplish. Congratulations.
Please join me in congratulating Jenny Murphy, Distinguished Service Award recipient.
This is unbelievably surreal. I am so excited to be here, but I would much rather be able to give Hornet hugs and much rather be in a room full of alumni where President Nelson can lead us with the infamous Stingers Up. Congratulations to this year's recipients. It is an honor to be among you. Thank you to the Sac State Alumni Association for bestowing this honor. I am truly humbled. Melissa Ripa, you are so very kind. Thank you for the nomination and always for your support. To my colleagues at the College of Continuing Education, this award recognizes all of us and the work that we do. The short version of my life and career kind of goes like this. I'm a first-generation college graduate, and thanks to Sac State's College of Education, I now have a doctorate degree in educational leadership. And thanks to Sac State, I also have been working in professional and continuing education for over 19 years. At its best, extended education works at the nexus of higher education, workforce development, and economic impact. I joined the university after being laid off in the dot-com era, and I found more than a job. I found a career, I found my people, and most important, I found the chance to make a difference for others. In the EDD program, I found my scholarly voice. I found my footing in the academy, and I found a gigantic problem to solve, the educational attainment of working age adults. You see, in the United States, there are over 35 million working age adults between the ages of 25 and 64 that have started college and not finished. In California, there's about 4.5 million working age adults with some college and no degree. In this region, there's 344,145 working age adults with some college and no degree. My research in the doctorate program focused on policy at the state level and the institutional level, and it informs my daily work. But mostly, it fuels my passion in leading the College of Continuing Education and the regional initiative called Project Attain. Thank you so much for this honor. I am energized and inspired by being part of this institution. I am thrilled to be able to do important work. I am privileged to work among amazing people, many of whom are also alum. And I want to again say thank you. And I also want to say it's never too late to finish what you started, and it is never too late to be made at Sac State.
Congratulations, Jenny. So our next honoree is Scott Owens, and he has dedicated most of his life to serving his community in the Placer County area.
As part of that, Scott has been active with our Placer Advisory Council, which has worked so hard to support Sacramento State's Placer Center. The Placer Center was approved by the CSU Board of Trustees this spring and really gives Sacramento State a permanent home in the Placer community.
Now, I understand that Scott also played a pivotal role in the Placer County Crime Lab that's going to be part of the center. What a compliment to his career of service and teaching and advocacy. I especially am moved by his work for the victims and the survivors of elder abuse and domestic violence. Now, as you might imagine, there are a few people who would love to speak on behalf of Placer County and want to share what Scott means to their community.
I met Scott Owens over a decade ago in his role as district attorney in Placer County. Scott is an easy person to connect to as he is one of the most easygoing, friendly people I know.
Well, Tammy and I have known Scott and Laura for about 3 decades now. Tammy went to work for the district attorney's office back in the early 90s, and Scott was already there. And we became fast friends. In fact, Scott and Laura were at our wedding 25 years ago now.
Scott cares about our community. He has been tireless in his support of causes in the county, and he is a familiar face behind a barbecue for many nonprofit fundraisers over the years. He has lent his time, his name, and his credibility to many organizations in the region and statewide.
Well, the Placer Center is really a fulfillment of a vision of a number of people, but really one of the primary drivers was Scott Owens in his role, both as assistant district attorney years ago when we were talking about this, and then as the district attorney, because in our effort to try to provide higher education services here in Placer County, Scott saw an opportunity to create an educational opportunity and meet a current need that we have to deliver a higher quality of service, higher level of service to law enforcement here in Placer County by moving forward with a crime lab.
And now, after a long career in public service to Placer County, he is enjoying his retirement. His connection to Sac State remains strong, and he is a proud alum. More importantly, he is someone Sac State can be incredibly proud of to call an alumni, and I'm very proud to know him and to speak on his behalf. Congratulations, Scott. This award couldn't be more well-deserved.
Very well deserved, Scott. You've always been somebody who gives selflessly. You're always somebody who can be counted on, whether it's a friend in need or the community in need. You respond to the call. Your professional career reflected that, but more importantly, your personal relationships really exemplify that. And so just so proud of you and so honored to be a part of being able to recognize you in this way. So keep up the good work, my friend.
Please join me in congratulating Scott Owens, Distinguished Service Award recipient.
This is an amazing, humbling honor. Honestly, it feels a little surreal. I wanted to thank my family for the support that they've shown me over the years. Without them, this would have never happened. My wife, Laura, my daughter, Desi, and my son, Gentry. When I first started in the criminal justice field, one of my instructors said that in helping fields, one of the challenging aspects is that your family get the leftovers too often. I never forgot that, and during the course of my career, I have certainly found that to be true. I thank them from the bottom of my heart for all the support, patience, and understanding that they've shown through the years. I also wanted to thank my parents. I was the first one in the family to go to college, but for as long as I remember, even though they were never presented with the opportunity for higher education, they impressed upon me the value of education and never wavered that I was going to college. I've tried to convey that to my own kids. Desi now has a doctorate in psychology, and Gentry is a student at Sierra College, has graduated from their fire academy, and is currently working as a firefighter with CAL FIRE. Over the last few years, I've come to reacquaint myself with Sac State and all the good things that they are accomplishing. It is particularly meaningful to me because I was a commuter student when I was here. So much of my college experience was searching for a parking space to try and do my studying and get my homework done between work and school. I always wanted to enjoy the college experience, but I was working full-time for most of it. Circling back to support community partnerships between Sac State and our Placer community has helped fill the void and been immensely enriching. I particularly want to thank Holly Teich and the many staff here at Sac State that have shared in forming those partnerships. After 37 years in public service, I believe strongly that the role of education has been underplayed in our governmental institutions. It is natural to become comfortable with something that has worked in the past, but that may not work so well in the future. Change comes slowly to a bureaucracy. When you add education into the occasion, you add energy, you add intelligence, and you add cutting-edge technology. It has been exciting to see the areas that Sac State has partnered with local governments to provide a better experience for their students and a service to our community. While that can be evidenced around the Sacramento area, I am incredibly excited that soon Placer will be graced with a campus. I look forward to working to see that come to fruition. I started out as a teenager thinking I could change the world. As an adult, I know that it is not I that can change the world, but us. I believe success is a journey, not an accomplishment. It is you that can make that journey happen. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for this honor.
Congratulations to Scott and to all of our Distinguished Service Award honorees. We are so proud to have you representing the Hornet family within your communities. And we're now going to shift to the Rising Star Awards. Now, these awards are given to individuals who early in their career have made outstanding contributions professionally to the community or to Sacramento State.
Our first honoree, Reese Hoskins, fits that bill. He is the first Hornet to play baseball in the major leagues since 1977. And if that's not impressive enough, he's been passionate about using his platform to support the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Agreed. And I understand that it's been an important part of his life, including working as an MDA summer camp counselor in high school. In fact, the Phillies have even recognized his ongoing volunteerism with a service award and a donation to the MDA. Being such a recent graduate, let's get to know Reese a little bit better.
Reese is a homegrown Sacramento student athlete and obviously a professional baseball player. Reese and I have connected over the years through baseball and through sports, and it's just a pleasure for me in my third year here at Sacramento State to be able to reconnect with Reese Hoskins.
Yeah, so I recruited Reese when he was at Jesuit High School. I was active in the recruiting process of Reese and got to know him, prior to enrolling at Sac State, and certainly was able to coach him his 3 years before he was drafted by the Phillies.
Reese Hoskins epitomizes a Sacramento State student athlete, not only while he was here in Sacramento as one of our baseball student athletes, but what he's done since he's left Sacramento State. The Philadelphia Phillies, obviously he's tremendous. He's an all-star on the baseball diamond, and led the league for a period of time in home runs, and has been on ESPN Sports Center and all the national highlights.
Obviously, everybody talks about what he's done in the big leagues, but it really goes back to just the type of person he was here. He hasn't changed a bit. I continue to stay in touch with him, text message or phone calls several times a week, and he's the same humble person he was when he went to school here at Sacramento State.
But it's more impressive of who he is off the field. Gives back to the Philadelphia community, whether it's visiting children's hospitals or working in inner cities in Philadelphia, and he always gives his time. He's the first one to step up and help. Whether it's mentoring our student athletes or supporting our baseball program. He's just been tremendous, and I couldn't be more prouder of him.
Congratulations, Reese, on this prestigious award. We're very proud of you. You've always carried yourself in a way that has set the standard for Sacramento State baseball program in the community here in Sacramento. Thanks so much for what you've done and continue to do for our program and the university.
I'd like to congratulate Reese Hoskins on behalf of Sacramento State Athletics on this honor of a distinguished alumni here at Sacramento State. We are so proud of you, Reese. Congratulations and stingers up.
Please join me in congratulating Reese Hoskins, Rising Star Award recipient.
What an honor to receive an award from an institution and community that I personally hold with such high regard. It means the world to be recognized as a small part of all of the good that comes from this university. So first, and quite simply, thank you. I'm quite humbled to join those that have also been recognized as distinguished alumni. This award recognizes those, quote, with exceptional professional achievements and contributions to their community. Touching on the professional portion, the realization that a career in professional baseball was even possible all happened at Sac State, and mostly because of the people and irreplaceable staff that I was surrounded with during my time at school. Learning how to deal with failure in sport, how to bounce back, how to challenge myself even when the outcomes may have looked bleak. All of these skills were learned at Sac State. The staff during my time was absolutely incredible, and I'd like to especially thank head coach Reggie Christensen for passing along the knowledge he has that significantly helped turn me into the baseball player that I am today, but also helped instill qualities in me as a person that I'm extremely proud of. I realized more so after I've left school. But the community at Sac State is something that has had a profound effect on the type of man that I've become today. Professors that became colleagues and then friends, coaches that I still talk with weekly, if not daily, but most importantly, the lifelong friends that college seems to leave you with. What you learn from your friends and peers during this portion of your life is next to priceless, and I'm forever grateful for the community of Sac State for putting me in a position to grow as a man. But most importantly, instilling in me that giving back to the community that you belong to is one of the most important things that you can do in life. I'd like to say thank you to all those responsible for putting this virtual ceremony together. We know it's certainly not the same, but we are glad that people are still able to connect and still able to connect with Sac State while saying state. Congratulations to all the other honorees. And lastly, I'm incredibly honored to accept this award today. Thank you.
Congratulations, Reese. Now, this next recipient, I have to be honest and completely transparent. I have been looking forward to this one all night. She is our next Rising Star Award, presented to Alyssa Nacken. She is a trailblazer for women in sports. She is the first full-time female coach in Major League Baseball.
I can't tell you how proud we are of Alyssa. The San Francisco Giants are lucky to have her. She is a role model not only for our student athletes and students in general, but for young women across the country. And it goes well beyond her professional accomplishments.
Yeah, that has been a theme for the evening. She is an amazing women's empowerment advocate and puts that work within the Giants organization as chairperson for the employee resource group that's promoting diversity and equity within the organization. I am looking forward to this video about Alyssa.
So Alyssa Nacken was a player that we recruited to come play here at Sacramento State. She's from Woodlands, so she's a local prospect in the area. And I got to see her first time when she was about her sophomore age. And we were lucky enough to, continue to follow her and get her to come over here and come play ball for us at Sac State.
You know, Alyssa, she was here at Sacramento State before I got here, and we've connected a few times over the phone, and certainly I've followed Alyssa in her journey as a change maker in the world of sports. Being the first woman to be on the coaching staff of Major League Baseball, what a remarkable achievement.
That was one of the things that drew us to her as a softball player. Was not only was she great on the field, but she was great off the field. She was above 3.5 student and just excelled. She put in the hard work. She was the type of player that came to practice early. She stayed late. I know she's the same way right now when she's with the Giants, from what I'm hearing.
She has a great personality, just a happy-go-lucky person, always had a smile on her face, always enthusiastic, and I think she's taken that approach in her life beyond Sacramento State and has risen up so quickly through the San Francisco Giants organization. And to see her now still with that big smile on her face and still representing Sacramento State and doing things to change the world.
She was a captain. She was a beloved teammate. She was beloved within the athletic department. And then now for her to take this next step, she got her master's degree with USF, and that sports management helped to propel her now to be the full-time, first female assistant coach is really just incredible.
I'd like to congratulate Alyssa Nacken on this extraordinary achievement as a distinguished alumni of Sacramento State. We are so proud of you, Alyssa. On behalf of Sacramento State Hornets all across the world, stingers up and congratulations.
Alyssa Knack, which you know that we call you Knack and not Alyssa. Usually if you're in trouble, you're called Alyssa, I guess, even though you'd never be in trouble. I just want you to know how proud I am of you. I know you know this, but to be able to tell you in my words, I just am so proud of you, and I'm excited to see what you're going to do within the organization, and keep up the good work, and stingers up.
Please join me in congratulating Alyssa Nacken, Rising Star Award recipient.
It's an incredible honor to receive this award. Thank you to all of you who've supported not just me, but every student athlete during our time at Sac State and as we've begun to navigate the real world. There aren't enough words I could say to thank my family for the sacrifices they've made financially and as of late, emotionally, to help me every step of the way through my playing career and my professional career. Coach Strahan and Coach Mikey, you felt like family from the first day I stepped on campus, and I'm forever grateful for the leadership and the lessons you've taught me both on and off the field. Some of my fondest memories are of my time at Sac State. Accepting this award has allowed me to reflect back on my time there and all of the ups and downs that come with being a student athlete. I'm humbled by this honor, and I look forward to being back on campus again soon to meet other rising stars on the field.
Yoo-hoo! Congratulations, Alyssa. Now, our next and final award is the Honorary Alumnus Award. This is given to friends of the university who have demonstrated a close affinity to the campus and who have rendered exceptional support and leadership. This year, it's going to David Bach.
You certainly would not know that Dave is not a Sac State graduate. He attends every event, he supports our students, he volunteers his time, and he serves on the UEI Board of Directors as well as the CSU Investment Fund.
Now that is commitment, and I understand that some of the areas that he's passionate about volunteering include the police department, the Veterans Success Center, and our Guardian Scholars Program. That is an absolutely amazing, awesome role model for our students about how to be engaged. So let's go to Dave's video and learn a little bit more about his involvement.
I've known Dave for 6 years. I met him in 2014 when he joined UEI's Board of Directors. And he was an excellent board member, wonderful attendance and lots of insight. He had great experience due to his long career at CalPERS.
So I met Dave Bach at a Green and Gold Gala, I want to say about over 1.5 years, 2 years now. It was a very, very pleasant experience. I was able to meet Mrs. Bach as well. I automatically saw just this positivity, this wanting to give back, and they're wanting so much to help students who are in need.
One of the things that UEI does for the College of Business is they manage $600,000 of real money that UEI put into the Student Investment Fund. And Dave would attend those meetings and share his investment experience with the students. He was able to relate his real-world experience at CalPERS with what the students were learning.
His tremendous donations of scholarships has helped numerous students in our program. The students are going about this all by themselves, and to enable a student to get financial means, financial support to where they don't have to work 30+ hours a week on top of their 15-unit classes, it really helps our students out tremendously.
Dave, congratulations on receiving the Honorary Alumnus Award. I've missed our meetings with you since you retired from UEI's Board of Directors, and I'm looking forward to the lunch that you promised me. So you're very deserving. Congratulations, and we'll see you soon.
On behalf of the Guardian Scholars Program staff and its students, we want to congratulate Dave Bach on this amazing award. You are truly a deserving person of this, and I congratulate you. Thank you.
Please join me in congratulating David Bach, Honorary Alumnus Award recipient.
Good evening. When I retired from CalPERS Investment Office after 31 years, I volunteered with the police department. I learned that the police officers know the penal code, the vehicle code, weapons and ammunition, but very little about financial matters. I started writing an investment article for the department's internal newsletter, hoping to help them better manage their retirement plans. Former CSUS President Alex Gonzalez encouraged me to join the UEI board. It was an experience far better than I expected. Working with those fine people at UEI to help students and faculty was very rewarding and meaningful for me. They do a tremendous job for Sac State. Election to the California State University Investment Advisory Committee has been a thrilling experience. It offered the opportunity to be at the creation of an institutional investment account, and that doesn't happen too often nowadays. My term on the committee was recently renewed, so it will be extremely satisfying to see funding grow further for improvements on CSU campuses. I am a veteran. My wife, Margot, is the daughter of a World War II veteran. Those are among the many reasons we are proud to support the Sacramento State Veteran Success Programs. In retirement, I have seen tremendous financial concerns. I have met 20 and 30-somethings that have never heard of compound interest. I've seen excessive fees being charged in city workers' retirement plans, but the leadership has so far refused to do anything about it. That is why I started my practice to help corporate and government employees manage their retirement accounts. I know that the CSU and UC systems are working to offer financial literacy programs for all students. But until they do, I highly recommend anyone take financial planning and investment courses at their local community colleges. The courses are online and presented in an unbiased manner. The lessons learned during the school year can be useful for the rest of one's life. I want to thank Sacramento State and the Alumni Association for this award. My only regret is that I will not be able to meet the other honorees and congratulate them in person. Thank you.
I'm telling you, what an impressive group, right? It is an absolute honor to be amongst those Hornets. Now, even though you're enjoying this program from home, I hope that you're going to give this evening's honorees a huge round of applause, or maybe even a shout out on social media. Their accomplishments and their dedication are absolutely inspiring to us all. Now, before we conclude, I want to make sure that we take another moment to recognize our sponsors for the evening. We've got Brown Construction Incorporated, Clark Pacific, Girl Scouts Heart of Central California, River City Bank, Sacramento State College of Continuing Education, Safe Credit Union, SMUD, and VSP Global. It has been an absolutely fantastic evening, albeit different than years past. To all the friends, the family, the alumni, and colleagues that are watching, thank you so much for supporting Sacramento State and attending this evening's event. I'm going to invite Jennifer Barber back up to wrap up our program, including the golden ticket auction item and the registered guest drawing.
Thank you, Courtney. We are now going to shift over to our live drawing. To do this, we have asked alumnus Pat Maloney to be on site with Auction Frogs, who is hosting our online auction. Pat played football while he was a student at Sacramento State and graduated with a degree in physical education. He is now the owner of TMN Events, and we are so glad he could join us tonight. He will be pulling two winners. The first is our golden ticket, and we sold 100 tickets for that opportunity. And the second is our registered guest drawing. Who will be the lucky ones tonight? So without further ado, over to you, Pat.
Thank you, Jennifer. Welcome from Boise, Idaho. I'm excited to join you all tonight and honored as well. Let's get to the drawings. Our first drawing will be from all the attendees that registered for tonight's event. And here's what they will win. A certificate from Total Wine and More, valued at $500. For a private wine class for up to 20 people in the store's classroom. Enjoy wine tasting and education during this 2-hour event. And the winner is Jessica Shervanov. The golden ticket for our next drawing. First, I'd like to thank all of you that supported our scholarships by purchasing a ticket. The lucky winner will get a brick engraved with their personal message affixed to the Harper Alumni Center at Sacramento State. Talk about a lasting impression. And the envelope, please. The winner is Tessa Hayden. Round trip expense paid trip to Boise. Congratulations to both of our winners. The Alumni Association staff will be in touch with you. We're on a roll for scholarships, so let's keep it going. Now, Jennifer, it's all yours.
Woo! Well, congratulations to those who just won those fabulous prizes, and thank you, Pat, for doing that drawing for us. We appreciate it. As we come to a close for the evening, I want to thank our MC, Courtney Dempsey. You are such a pleasure to work with, and you make us all so proud. I'd also like to thank President Nelson for your participation in this evening's festivities. We truly appreciate your support of the Alumni Association and our programs. Thank you, President Nelson. And while Ron mentioned it earlier, I'd be remiss if I didn't say it again. We really couldn't do this without the hard work of all of our Alumni Association staff and volunteers. So thank you for the work you've put in tonight. While we are all fatigued of the word pivot during this time, this has been the largest shift in programming we've done, and we thank you. Please remember that our silent auction is still available online until Monday, October 19th. All proceeds go directly to fund student scholarships. So we hope you will consider making the most of this opportunity to support the Hornet family. Thank you again, and signing off from Sacramento. Good night.